And I'm live. Oh my word. I am so sorry. I'm a little bit late. I have been out with turkeys. We have a male turkey that is very rare for them to sit on eggs. There we go. And he's been sitting on eggs for 30 days. And when we checked all the eggs, the babies had not made it. So what we decided to do was buy him two babies last night, and we integrated them overnight. And this morning, I was making sure there was ample food and water, and everything was okay for them. And the babies made it through the night. And my male turkey is so happy to be caring for these two new babies. So that's my life right now. So anyway, again, I apologize for being late. I did have a couple of people ask for stones this morning, so let's get to them first. Debbie Miller, this is for you. You're sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is the collective spirit of all animals. And it's interesting, it also sits in the north of the wheel, which is the mind. And I see yourself questioning your relationship with an animal right now. Um, Now I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a little delay. Not sure how to make that stop in my video feed. So, um, those of you who are on, Luisha and Kim, do I look normal on here? Because what I'm seeing and the delay in what I'm talking is really distracting. So let me know if that's happening and if I should go out and come back in. So, anyway, anyway, so you're sitting in it, you're questioning right now um, whether or not you're on the right track when it comes to animals. When it comes to, I'm even going to say the rescue world. It's actually causing you a lot of stress at the moment, and you're also sitting in the great teacher of spirit. Spirit sits in number 12, which is the west of the wheel, which is the physical. I'm really tired. I see you being really tired. I'm tired about doing rescue. I'm tired about following along the way everyone has thought that I should be following along, the way I thought I should be following along, and I'm exhausted. So I feel almost like you're sitting in a state of actual mental and physical exhaustion. There's no delay on your end. Thanks, Kim. I don't know. We'll just have to work through it. It's I'm gonna try not to look at myself on the screen. Anyway, and you're also sitting in the Time Master. So, Debbie, you're sitting in the Time Master as well. And I know things don't feel right now, that there is a big struggle ahead. And I would suggest maybe taking a time out, taking a respite, and actually caring for yourself right now. Because when you get your tank empty, your tank's empty. And when you allow your tank to get empty, you're not allowing yourself to be rejuvenated and fill back up. Therefore, you can actually cause physical illness. So please just slow down when it is the rescue. Hand things over to other people or step out altogether for, I don't know, 6 months, a year. Maybe do it while you're doing the program. Just say, you know what, I'm going to be working on this program. I'm going to be doing my self-healing and I need a time out. I can see that actually happening as well, or I would recommend it. I know I did that, and it because we're going to be pulling up stuff, and you're going to be facing things, but I see this as absolute exhaustion. And yeah, you and I will talk privately, and I'll have a conversation with you about this, because this exhaustion isn't coming from a good place, and I'm physically, emotionally, and spiritually exhausted at the moment is what I'm getting. Luisha, good morning, my dear. And happy days to you. So Mr. Earl is all happy with his new babies. So here's 15, 5, 10, 15 is sitting in the collective consciousness of all humans. And in this case, I hear the buzzing high. My ears are kind of ringing right now. And that's singing. It's bells singing, ringing, and it's interesting sound coming through, and it's that celebration. So you're sitting back in that victory, and you're sitting in the physical today. So number 4 is the physical. Man, I want to get out there. And Luisha, I loved your dancing video yesterday, and I would suggest that you keep doing them because you really lift other people as you're lifting yourself, and to step into that more and bringing joy to others, because now you're in a place where you can start giving, and it's so wonderful to watch you step into that. So you're sitting in a really good spot today. Again, see, you're riding that high and you're sitting in the spiral. Ooh, look at you. And you're sitting literally in the spiral. It's interesting. I have a picture very similar to this on my wall in my bedroom. And it is the spiral of energy, that energetic. And once we get that movement going, then now we're going to spiral really fast in the high. So ride it out, celebrate it, and enjoy every morsel of it, because you were in that backward spin for so long, and now you're just regenerating yourself. So all the cards are lined up for you. I love it. Kim, good morning, grandmother. Can you pull a stone for both me and Lee? You bet. Lee, this one's yours. 5, 10, 15, 20. One, 5, 10, 15, 6, 7, 18. 18 is the Sheena Mia. Oh Lord, that is your book of life. What did I write in my book of life? Because what you wrote in right now is really, really pushing you. You're also sitting in, hold on, I got to find one of these stones. There you go. You're sitting in love. So you are being loved and supported at the moment, but you're going through some stuff. And trust that you were smart enough in your book of life that you wrote down, I'm going to be going through these trying times, this exhaustion period, but I have support, I have care, and I can lean on others today. So don't worry about trying to be the pillar here. Lean on Kim, trust Kim that she's got your back, and allow her to hold you up and allow others to hold you up today. Just, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need help. And that's where you're sitting today. So, yeah, that's a pretty interesting one. And Miss Kim, you are sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is the collective spirit of all plants. So the plants are actually talking and weaving to each other. They one plant likes to be planted beside another plant and not beside another plant. Plants grow better when you talk to them in an uplifting way. Plants hear, see, think, and feel. And you're sitting in, all your senses are alive right now. You're very much aware of exactly where you're sitting, but you also are sitting in the element. This stone actually fell over from my other stones into that basket, and now it's calling for you. So you're sitting in earth. You're sitting in the element of earth and Mother Earth herself. What better combination could you have? When you're planting the seeds, you're watching them grow, and now you're sitting in that nourishment of earth as it's feeding the plants, as it's feeding you, and allow all that feed and all that energy to pump, because you're going to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And right now, you have the energy and the strength to be able to hold Lee and let Lee do what he needs to do, and you are the pillar. So you're the strong one in the family right now, and allow him his downtime, because eventually he'll get up there, he'll be the strong one, and you'll be the downtime. It's a beautiful dance between both of your energies, and I love how you're supporting each other in that. So continue doing that, and you are going to be called for support today. You are also sitting in pure magic. Look at this, pure magic today. You are sitting in that beautiful essence of knowing. I am just knowing that I am a strong, beautiful woman, and I can do anything I need to do right now. And you don't need to have your masculine side. Oh, I got to bring out my masculine side so I can support. No, do it within the feminine side and allow that beauty to just, I'm just going to naturally flow with everything, and everything's going to come as it should. I'm going to call in that energetic today, and I'm going to be magical. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good one. Yeah. So Mary, good morning, dear. How are you today? Mary is sitting in oh, I drew the great teacher first. That's weird. So anyway, you're sitting in victory, and you're sitting in victory of 5, 6, 7. That is the sacred dreams of life. Your sacred dreams of life are starting to appear for you. They're looking out. You can see them just, that's what I want to do. This is what brings me fun. This is what brings me joy. Get out and celebrate and actually find yourself laughing. I'm recommending laughter for you today, like laughter medicine. And just get out there. For no reason and start laughing and see how many people will join you in the laughter. Point at something and laugh, 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 and have other people laugh with you. It's a beautiful thing. I know there was some stuff in the teepee that we were doing. It was pretty serious stuff, and everybody was really nervous when they walked in. And the first thing I did is had everyone laugh, and it broke the tension that's holding on. So if you find yourself holding tension today or anyone else around you, have them laugh, have yourself laugh, and actually sit in the laughter of today, the pure joy of today. And you are sitting in the many paths. You have so many paths in front of you right now. So you're also sitting at a crossroads of choice. What do I choose? And they don't have to be heavy crossroads of choice, but you do have some choices to make today. So you have some pretty big, it might feel like decisions, but they won't, don't worry about them is what it's saying. It's okay. Just allow the first instinct that you get on those choices, follow that and jump into it. And whatever choices come, they're gonna, I think I see a few choices. I've got to do this or this, and know that it's not the end of the world. If you think you're making the wrong choice, don't worry about it. The other reality will come around. You'll get a chance to remake that decision. But even a wrong choice is never a wrong choice. There is no such thing as a wrong choice. You always make the right choice based on the lessons that you need to learn. So it's okay. Just make a quick decision and move on, and allow that inner knowing. I got this. I'm just going to do what I need to today. So that's where you're sitting. Now, Kathy Ann, I'm going to do one for you. Cat Ann, I mean. Oh, I knew two of them. One Kathy Ann and one Cat Ann. So this is for Cat Ann. Cat is sitting in 510. 10 of the earth count is pure intellect and measure. How you measure up to yourself. Don't worry how other people perceive you. But don't cast judgment on other people either. I see quite judgy make judgy today is almost what it's feeling like. Like I'm going to look at the negative spin on things and I'm going to judge others. So really catch your tongue today and watch about the judgment. Don't cast judgment on other people today. Take the time to think before you speak, and then allow yourself to allow them, whomever them are, to do what they're going to do, however they're going to do it. It's not yours to hold. It's not your judgment. And when we stop judging, we can stop judging ourselves as well. So it's just asking you to set judgment aside. Don't do that. Don't step into that, because it could be a slippery slope today for you. You're also in care, but self-care. So self-care, what does that look like for you? Have you taken the time to do something for yourself? And have you taken the time to do something for others? Ooh, that's a big one. So I'm surprised that that one came in. But it's asking you to do a random act of kindness today. So some random act of kindness, and then don't take accolades for it. And even better if the person doesn't know that you're doing it or who you are. So a random act of kindness today, and don't pass judgment, and take care today. Ooh, that's actually a pretty big day. And you're sitting in the sun, which is the new beginning. So things are starting to change, things are starting to move, and now is the time for those seeds to start popping and nourishing within you. So that random act of kindness, what does that do? That sets that energy that whatever you give, but don't give for receiving, just give for the free of heart. But what we freely give, we freely get back. And that's why I think that's exactly why it's asking you to not pass judgment, because if you give judgment, you're going to get judgment. So allow that to just flow today, and that random act of kindness will spark something new, and it could even get you on a random act of kindness. I don't know, flow, if you will. Oh, I'm going to do that just for the fun of it, and watch the world change around you as you do that. So I love it. And now I'm going to give one to Kathy Ann in Pinoka. Kathy Ann, this one's for you. And so, Kathy Ann, you're sitting on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the moon movement and energy. You're in that cycle of change, the cycle of movement, the cycle of even within yourself. Your body cells are changing, everything's changing inside. My emotions are changing, things are switching up. It's almost like somebody's taking a big wheel and moving it around, and we're going to work this wheel and we're going to get it changed, and we are going to be the creator of our own creation. Ooh, that's not something I normally say. And you're also sitting in testing as a great teacher today. So I'm going to test, can I do it? Can I, if I turn it this far, can I turn it a little bit farther and see what happens? And so you're going to be testing your limits today, but you're also going to be testing others. I think you're going to be challenging people, challenging their word, challenging, you said this, are you going to follow through? That's kind of where that's sitting. So there's that maybe that doubting, and then the testing is sitting in there. You're also sitting in Jaguar. Ooh, Jaguar energy today. You are that beautiful seeker. You can drift in and around and see things at night. You can see things in the dark that other people can't see right now. And you can see around corners a little better. And you know things are there. You know what's happening. You're very sleek. You're able to, almost like a snake type thing. You're able to get in and around and into areas and see from a different point of view. That's probably why the testing showed up as well, because I'm going to test the limits. Hey, that person isn't speaking the truth, or they're double talking. And I know that. And what am I going to do about it? And then test yourself. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to speak up? You're going to be quiet about it? You're going to be crafty about it? What are you going to do? It's that double talk is hanging in the air today. So you will be able to spot it though right away, because you're very, very aware, very, very, all your senses are on high today. So enjoy that one. Who else do I have that I didn't? I'm going to pull a stone from Miss Marley. Marley, I love you, and I'm sorry that you're going through the things you're going through right now. And you are sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 sits in the top of the medicine wheel in the north, and that is the collective consciousness of all animals, or the spirit of all animals. And you're sitting with the animals. Get out with the horses today and talk to them, and allow the tears to flow, and allow the goodbyes, and actually watch for that owl coming your way. And I can see that owl just flying in. Oh man, my ears just got really tight. Um, um, Look for the owl feather is what it's telling you. Look for the owl feather. The owl has something. It's almost like it's showing me a purge or a drop. So it's gonna send you something. This owl is gonna send you something. So watch for the feather. It's telling you it's really important that you watch for it. And you're sitting in need today. And it's almost like you're seeking for that. I'm seeking for that word. I'm seeking for that information, but don't go seeking for it. It's saying just drop into the energy of it. That owl will get you that feather today. You are going to find it. And it may not even be an owl feather, but it will be a feather today. It's going to stand out where it shouldn't be. Watch for that. And just trust that you're on the right track. And you'll know where to go, and you'll know when to go when the time is right. And sometimes it can feel like you're under a curse. Oh my God, every time I get going and every time I think I'm okay, I'm not okay. And now, how will I navigate this world in a different world, as a different world? Because it is a different world today than it was yesterday. And just trust that it's going to be as it's supposed to be, and everything's okay. And you're being held by the angels, and trust that the owl and the hawk are holding you and rocking you. You got one on each shoulder, and they're with you today. So allow that to happen. Good morning, Paul. How are you today? And you are sitting in, it's a great teacher got pulled. That's interesting. Let's see. So you're sitting in smack dab in the middle of the medicine wheel. You're sitting on number 20. Number 20 is the death and conclusion. So you're allowing something to end and something to begin, but you're also sitting in pain today. So you're ending a cycle, or you're ending something. It could even be a relationship. Actually, it is a relationship. I see a relationship ending, and it could be with a friend. It could be with somebody really close to you. it could be even with an animal. I'm not sure what the relationship is, but our relationship is ending today. It might even be a work relationship, but something is ending. A relationship is ending today, but don't worry about it because if you think of people on a path, a branch of a tree, we're only meant to be on that branch of a tree for so long. And then they go off on their own branch and we go off on our own branch. And so allow yourself to go onto your own branch because that relationship is going to take a split. And just know that when it happens, don't fight it, don't resist it. Gently say goodbye and thank you and I love you, and allow that split to come naturally without pushing the envelope. So don't go screaming and say, hey, I need you to come back into my life. Just allow it to go. And you are also sitting with the eagles today. So those eagles, they fly high and they are looking at it from a different perspective. And allow that eagle to just watch down and soar with the wind today, because you know you may not ever meet that person, or that relationship will never be the way it was, but it will be the way it was meant to be. And again, allow the split, allow yourself to go on your own branch and allow that other one to go on their branch. And it's going to be a gentle breeze. It doesn't have to be nasty. It can be celebration of, hey, celebrate you going on your own branch, and I'm going to celebrate me going on mine. No hard feelings, no judgment, no attachment. I'm good. You're good. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh, good morning, Samoya. How are you doing? And Samoya is sitting in water in the south. She's sitting in an element today. So the south is water, and often water is tears. Um, tears of tears. I don't know where it is coming from, so just give me a minute. It's not tapping in. And you're sitting in the great teacher of patience. Um, you're being asked to move quickly and yet slowly at the same time. Ugh. So I feel the urge to move. I have to do, I have to do. And yet inside, I just want to back off and go, hey, can I just have 24 hours to frickin' breathe? And allow yourself the 24 hours to just breathe. Just close your eyes and don't put anything on your plate. Allow everything to just leave me alone for 24 hours, and allow that to happen today. And don't be afraid to say, back off. I need everyone to leave me alone. I need 24 hours just to reset, to get back into who I am. And Samoya, something that may help as well is I would recommend this breath work. And I said it yesterday to somebody else, but it really does help you. 10 minutes a day of this will reset your nervous system, and it allows you to sleep better, it allows you to think better, and it allows you to reset. So you go in, you hold one nostril and you go in, and then you go out, and then you hold the other nostril in, out, in, out, in, out. You're going out, in, out, in, out. We're making that beautiful pyramid, if you will, but we're going in, out. Don't go across, just out, in, out, and allow that to work through. And what it does is it realigns your chakras. It allows the masculine and the feminine in you to just wind up a little bit better, and it allows your whole system to relax and reset. And again, I just got a huge buzzing, ow, almost like a hit in the back of my head. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're sitting on a headache today. Did you know that that breath can also take a migraine away? So it's sitting right along from the back of my ear to this ear, and it feels like a tight band is just kind of, I've had enough. I need everyone to leave me alone. And if you get that, honey, if you're sitting in that energy, just sit in that, do that breath work, close up, maybe go back to bed and try to spend a day just recouping, and no demands. Turn off your phone, turn off everything, read a book, do whatever you need to do to rejuvenate, because you're looking for a really busy time coming up, but it's asking you to just slow down today. So today is a day of rest, okay? And you're sitting in the card of Council. So council's the Galactic Council. The Galactic Council's having meetings right now, and they're talking about what you're doing and your path. And they're saying, we've got all this stuff we want to send your way and do for you, but we need you to be strong and we need you to be rested. So really, really take that and rest. And so many tears. I hear that, and allow those tears to flow, because tears really are releasing the energy that you're holding on to, and allow that to happen. So just allow that to flow today. And those galactic masters are up there and they're just spinning around, and they're making all these plans because they're happy, they're excited, they're buzzing with energy, but they're sending it down to a vessel that isn't ready to receive. So just go, no, I'm not receiving right now. 24 hours, everybody leave me the hell alone. So I love you. I'm sending you all the love and that beautiful energetic, that you can have that respite today, and everything that comes your way. I literally, if it was me, I would turn everything off, and I would make a little picnic in bed, and I'd be sitting in bed watching TV or reading books or doing whatever the hell I wanted to do with no outside interference. So get that respite today, because you're going to need it. Okay. Take care. I hope everyone has an awesome day today. And yeah, so I'm, like I said, in turkey world at the moment. I'm just kind of in a little bit of a panic, and I just have to trust nature, that this male turkey that has been so diligently sitting on these eggs will accept these new babies. He was so happy. He got so excited when he saw them yesterday, and he just, one ran right to him and right underneath his chest, and the second one, he gently grabbed it and pushed it underneath his chest, and he cuddled right into them both. And I can hear them peeping this morning. And let's all send energy to Earl, that he can teach those babies where the food is, and all will be good. Anyway, I love you guys. Life is never boring around my place, I can tell you. Take care, and aho, and I will be posting shortly. And again, for those of you who would like to follow me more on some of the other stuff I'm doing, please come to my Facebook page, Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services. I would be happy to share my life with you, and let you know all the wacky things that this lady does. Okay, take care. Aho, and have a good day. Bye-bye.